Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning, and this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all. And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? Let's go. Hey. Yeah, this is my life, my strife, my right to fight, to die on. And this is my game to play, to claim a brand new name, And I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm a bit nervous that I might screw everything up that I've ever done. But what's the point of living if you ain't having fun? I guess I'll try this, try that, might miss, gotta find what I'm good at. I guess I look here, look there, over where.
Full house tonight, boys. Time to start the show. You feel me? Let's give these fans what they paid for and won. You feel me? Let's do it.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And joining us a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. We've got a chance now for our starting lineups from point guard to center. This game should be a good one. And guys, what do you think we'll be seeing from Champ in this one?
You know, offensively, he's just one of those guys that needs a touch of space to get his shot up. That's all. And if he runs this man off a screen or somehow finds an opening, that's it. He's going to let that thing go.
And here's something else, Steve. He invites contact when he's attacking the rim. He doesn't try to finesse his way through anything. He's going through bodies.
Looking at the last game for the Cleveland Cavaliers, it was a loss to the Lakers. And that does your confidence guys no favor. They got manhandled in that one. It wasn't pretty.
Yeah, I thought their defense in that game was about as shaky as it could be. At home, you know, that kind of defense isn't going to cut it. Never mind if you're on the road.
They really look tired to me, and I don't know if they had travel issues or if they were out too late, but something was amiss because they had no energy.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And you look at the numbers for this season, guys, from the free throw line, they're shooting 77%.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for West. Looking at the last game for the Minnesota Timberwolves, it was a win against the Raptors.
That was an impressive defensive performance. The athleticism, the intensity, the energy, really shutting their opponent down.
And, Steve, that was reflected in their block total. I mean, they were extremely disruptive, equal parts hustle, muscle, and smarts.
Now here's Waiters, following the miss by Kevin Martin. And Waiters kicks to Bennett. Pass to Irving. Irving gets a screen from Bennett. Irving drives in with the lead pass. Here's West. Noah with the block. Shot's good from West. Now the Timberwolves with it. 4-point game. They went to Cleveland for their last meeting with the Cavaliers, and they came out with a win.
Well, they picked up the win against these guys last time out by forcing a lot of the opposing starters to the bench with foul trouble. And the result was a very aggressive offensive mindset on their part.
Here's Irving after the made shot from Champ. Pass to Clark. Kicks it to Bennett. That is good. And the Timberwolves with possession here. And to stick with what Steve just said, it was a good old-fashioned slugfest last time out there. There wasn't a whole lot of finesse to the game. Clark, a very physical contest to be sure.
In one phrase, we would call it smash mouth basketball, and that's exactly the way they wanted it. The more rugged the game got, the better off they were.
Here's Irving after the made shot from Champ. Irving kicks to Clark. The feed now to Bennett. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Irving can't get it to go. The Timberwolves have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Throws up and finished off by Noah.
The bounce pass was the key to the play.
And here's Cleveland. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Kevin, I briefly spoke with Coach Rick Adelman. We talked about David West and what makes him such a tough player to defend. Coach said, West is special because he's so skilled for a player of his size and strength. He can score inside and also spread the floor with his shooting. He can have a quiet night and still drop 20 and 10. So we've got to stay conscious of him at all times. Guys, we'll see how they do against him.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. So it's Minnesota now after Dion Waiters' miss. Gives him the lead pass. Drops in the layup for 2.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
Yeah, me too, Clark. I think anytime you have success pounding the ball inside, you've got to continue to go to the well. Well, his body control is what I notice. I think that jumps off the page when you watch him play. Even with the defender draped all over, he's able to find a way to get to the rim and get the shot to go in.
And also, I have great admiration and respect for the number of minutes he plays. He does it game in and game out, too, so he clearly is an Iron Man.
Tyler Zeller's checked in for the Cavaliers. Both free throws good from Champ.
He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throws. Beautiful to watch.
Irving kicks to Zeller. Waiters. Waiters off a pick from Zeller. Waiters passes to Irving, and it's sent back by Dang, and that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. 6 on the shot clock. Hill, he's guarded by Williams. Hill kicks to Waiters. Pulls it up. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Here's Champ. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
Irving drives in. Hill dishes to Irving. The kick out to Hill. A shot. Cleveland the rebound. Here's Thompson. Tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Here's Champ. He's covered by Thompson. Here's Champ. What a tremendous game he played against Toronto. Irving with it. Zeller setting the pick for Irving. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Irving's got his second basket.
Oh, man, he goes old school on us with the finger roll.
And Cleveland making a change here. 1:05 left in the first quarter. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Champ. 6 points for him. No good off the front iron.
You know, he's been off his game. He's been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Dishes to Jack. Jack gets a screen from Zeller. Jack's shot is good.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
He dishes it to Barea. Pass to Champ. Clock at 6. He feeds it to Shved. And the layup's good off the glass. Shved's got his first bucket of the night. Now Jack. Right now averaging 7 points a game. Feeds to Hill. 4 seconds left. Off the left rim and out.
Well, I think he kind of alligator on that one. Short stroke. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Cavaliers on top. They lead by a bucket. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
On tap this second.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here. Clark, Steve, what have they been doing or not doing?
And I like what they've done offensively, really attacking the rim, getting a lot of points in the paint.
And guys, they've been the aggressor early. I mean, attacking the hoop and getting into the paint, that can make the game really easy for you.
Champ, he's in a power forward. J.J. Barea is out there with Alexei Shved. Then there's Muhammad. And it's Jang in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Hey, guys. Champ in their last game against the Raptors got the job done. He finished with 25 points, and he also did his work on the backboards, rounding it off with some stellar defensive play as well. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, Clark, I thought was truly incredible.
Absolutely. I mean, he did the work of several players in that game. He really didn't need much support at all.
But they shouldn't count on that type of performance again tonight, Clark. I mean, his teammates need to be prepared to carry a little bit more of a load.
Here's Jack following the bucket by the Timberwolves. There's the dish to Thompson. Great D that time from Champ.
I like the work there, contesting that shot that looked like it was going to be easy, but they forced the miss.
You know what? He got it in close, but couldn't finish in traffic.
Here's Champ. He's got 8. The pass to Barea. He kicks it to Shved. 6 to shoot. Here's Champ. Doubled by Karasov. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Now look at the Cavaliers' upcoming schedule. They're off to Denver after this game as they apply their skills at the Pepsi Center. And that's the final game of this 5-game road run for the team.
Yeah, a lot of fans focused on that matchup for Detroit.
First one falls for. And Cleveland making a change here. And it's tied up with that one. Now here is Jack. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Pennant. And another miss by Cleveland.
Good percentage shot, though. That's one they'll take any day of the week.
The shot's good from Champ. Champ's got 6 points in the quarter.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good.
Cavaliers have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And Jack kicks to Karras. He passes it to Clark. Here's Karasov, defended by Shved. basket by Karsov. Karsov's got his first basket of the night. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Champ. Gets to the rim for two with the D all over him. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
Yeah, guys, it's his consistent shooting that's really helped get his team into a position they're in right now.
Karsov passes to Bennett. Jack. And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul called. It'll shoot free throws. And a moment now to check out who Minnesota has coming up. After this one, they're off to San Antonio to take on the Spurs. And that'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip. The Cavaliers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The first one falls. Dion Waiters checked in for Karsov. And Jack drops them both. For Minnesota, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Champ. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line.
And what a tremendous game for Champ. He's got 14 points. 4 of his points have come at the foul line. He's made the most of those opportunities.
Which can't be undervalued, Clark. So many times a game can come down to which team wins the free throw battle.
Not a typical trip to the line for him there. He had been knocking them down today.
Bennett setting the pick for Jack. Passes it to West. Shot clock at 6. And Jack, here we go. Shot is no good. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Here's Champ. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, but that slam, I think.
Well, that's how you send it. 2 hands and hammer it down.
Now, here's Waiters. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Lakers. Clark kicks it to West. Turnaround Jay gets it to go. West has got 6. 1:53 left in the second quarter. Unloads from 13. And it's off the back rim. No good. Well, Cleveland shooting around 43% from the floor in the second quarter. Outside Jack. Kicks to Clark. The feed to Bennett. Backs him down. From 13. Another shot. Shot denied. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Cavaliers making a switch here. Halftime in this one. Cavaliers.
Now, presented by Sprint.
And it's a good one going on out in Minnesota.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. What a game we're seeing from Champ.
He is a dynamic scorer, guys. That much we know. And I'll tell you what, his talent was on full display there in the first half.
Steve, he is a hard man to keep down, and so far, they've been unable to do it.
A fool if I take it all for granted. A smart man if I keep my feet planted to the earth. Cause the people that hurt can understand it. Be speaking out loud, I'm gonna show you how to take it all. Another planet is a short-term goal for me. A record soul for me. It's just more of me. Love here.
The Cavaliers leading by 8. Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So on the floor for Cleveland. Dion Waiters and Earl Clark on the perimeter. West out there with Bennett. And it's Irving in at the point guard. Martin the pass to Champ.
Boy, listen to the fans. Any question about how popular he is here?
Not at all. He is much beloved in this city.
They get it back. Noah. And count the basket. He is fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Shooting.
He's a grinder. Love what he does under the offensive boards, really bringing energy and life to his team.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. On the free throw, no good. Cavaliers leading. They're off to Denver after this game as they apply their skills at the Pepsi Center. That will conclude a 5-game road trip for them.
Some really good games going on. How about that Denver one? That's an interesting game.
Scooped up. Soft touch off the glass. Noah's got 4 points this quarter.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Pass to Waiters. Dishes it to Bennett. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Bennett's got his third basket of the night right there. Here's Champ. Slammed home. He draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on David West.
He really is a high flyer, guys. Kind of rare for a power forward, but he needs it because he is undersized.
For Minnesota, they have missed a few free throws up to this point, shooting 4 of 7 from the foul line tonight. Free throw off from Champ. Cleveland leading by 4. Bennett setting the pick for Waiters. Back to West. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one on Williams. The Cavaliers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. That free throw good from West. And both free throws good for West. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Here's Champ. He's got 18. Out of bounds, Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. Outside, Martin. Noah up on top. Rubio left side. 6 to shoot. Misses the wing check.
And are they ever working inside? Good job on the glass.
Excellent job on the glass, Steve. I agree. I mean, they're battling in there. They're fighting, they're scrapping, they're clawing, and they're getting the job done.
And that assist earned him a little nod from his teammate after the basket.
Here's Champ. West with some nice D. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Now here's Waiters. 5 points in the game. Nice shot by Bennett.
And a good job of spotting his teammate near the basket and zipping the pass right in there.
Williams kicks to Rubio. Back to Williams. He dishes it to Rubio. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And Derek Williams, the basket on the assist by Rubio.
The defenders need to talk to each other. The communication lacking there on that three-pointer.
And Cleveland making a change here. Irving with it. Now defended by Barea. Irving dishes to Waiters. Pass to Irving. Shoots from the elbow. Thompson throws it down with the quick putback jam. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
Well, something special about him, guys, is just how good he is at winning the so-called second shot game, going hard to the offensive glass, salvaging points with his putbacks.
And we can't forget to mention his rebounding now. When you watch him, just keep an eye on the way he battles in the paint when the shot goes up.
Now here is Hill. And Waiters kicks to Thompson. On the wing, Irving. Good on the three-point shot. Irving's got 9.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
He feeds it to Barea. And there's the pass to Champ. And the shot is good. Champ's got 4 points this quarter.
He's so reliable. And, you know, his offense seems to be consistently there for this team.
Outside Irving. Feeds it to Waiters. It's hauled in by Noah. Noah's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Correa, the pass to Noah. Outside for Martin. Here's Champ. Back to Martin. From downtown. And another 3 for Minnesota.
As long as they keep spraying them from deep, we're going to have ourselves one exciting finish.
Well, it took them a while, but they're finally starting to get some rhythm offensively on the outside.
Now, here's Thompson. Right now averaging 5 points a game.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school, just physical play in the paint. Dominate.
Here's Muhammad. He passes to Champ. The dish to Muhammad. He kicks to Martin. Kept alive. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. He took the heat and drew the whistle.
Yep, but when you get there late, that's what happens.
Tyler Zeller's checked in for Cleveland. Noah with it, and Zeller picks him up defensively. Here's Champ.
Man, that was unreal.
Hard it up. Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, now's when they need a little spark anyway.
Cleveland leading by 7. The Waiters dishes to Irving. Passes it to Bennett. There's the feed to Waiters. There's a good screen. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
He had a whole lot of space to get that shot off.
Yeah, I don't think the defender did a good job there of getting over the top of the screen.
And that one's good. 24 points for Champ.
Well, you know, he has shot the ball well, but it's not been contagious. And his teammates, they haven't had the same groove, and that's why we're looking at this result so far.
Irving attacking. Here's Williams. The shot is off. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch.
Coming up next Sunday night, January 18th, the Minnesota Timberwolves take on James Harden and the Houston Rockets. Don't miss it.
Well, welcome back as we get set to start the 4th. Timberwolves trailed by 7. Lexi Shved is out there with Mark. Then it's Court. Here's Jack. Kicks to Bennett. Back to Jack. Pass to Waiters. 6 on the shot clock. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Waiters got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Cavs. Outside Williams. Pass to Champ. It's stolen by Jack. West up on top, covered by Brewer. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
Super defensive play. I mean, if that pass gets through, it's probably 2 points.
And he knew that. He knew if it gets through, it's a score. So that's why he sold out for it and got a hand on it.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Clark's checked in. It's good on the putback. And that's 12 points for David West.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
Well, they've done a lot of things right, but I agree with you, Clark. Their rebounding is right there at the top of the list.
Outside, Martin. Dishes it to Shved. Champ. He feeds it to Shved. Three-pointer. Count the bucket. And here are the Cavaliers now. Outside Jack. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Clock at 6. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. The turnaround jumper cannot hit. Great defense that time from Noah. Timberwolves trailed by 8. Here's Champ.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark, brilliant throwdown.
Yeah, just exerting his authority out there.
Here's Bennett. No good. Nice D from Champ. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And that one's good. And now just a 4-point Cavalier lead.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
And Waiters kicks to Jack. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
Well, they were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
Well, and at this stage of such a tight game, I think this is when tired legs start to show. And the defense can become vulnerable in the low block.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Rick Adelman as he addressed his team. He loved the work they were doing on the interior, saying, listen, they've got no answer for us inside, and we're not going to let them off the hook now. Keep pounding it down low.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Irving passes to Bennett. Waiters. Waiters off of Exton Bennett. Taken away by Williams. In low to Martin. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now, you got to make a defensive adjustment here, Clark. Time to collapse inside, force the ball back out in the perimeter, make them beat you from long range.
And that one falls for Martin. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. He dishes it to Waiters. West a screen on Martin. Irving kicks to Waiters. 6 to shoot. Floats one up, and it's good on the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
Yeah, not just an everyday finish. He put a little... Things are really tightening up now, guys. Their offense has become unstoppable.
Not sure where it was before, but better late than never.
.144 left in the fourth quarter. Irving drives in. That's good.
Gotta love the finger roll up and over the defense.
For Minnesota, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Noah dishes to Rubio. There's the pass to Martin. Feeds it to Williams. Passes to Champ. 6 on the shot clock. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Man, that is a great move off the baseline and a big-time play at the basket.
Fantastic reverse dunk, Clark. Had to get up high for that one.
Boy, that's the kind of play, guys, you know this, that can really spark a team.
Irving drives in. That's good.
Man, that's a difficult shot in the face of a defender that towers over.
Well, you know, he almost seems to enjoy those mismatches, Steve. It gives him a chance to show what a strong finisher he is. That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Now the dish to West. Here's Bennett. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line. That's on Joakim Noah.
Great job. Taking it right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left them no choice but to foul there.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. The Timberwolves have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Irving against Rubio. And he commits the intentional foul. It's the first, that puts them up by 5. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in.
Not much time to work with. They need a basket here.
Yep, they've got to get a steal or foul to stop the clock.
Steve, what a big possession right here.
No doubt, guys. You can feel the tension in this building.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Those are big free throws, guys, because now it becomes a 2-possession game.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the paint. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Bennett. And now we've got the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
And no mistakes there. A couple of good free throws to give them a little extra cushion.
So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. It was a solid win, Clark.
Yeah, it was, and I think it came down to will more than skill. They went out and got this one.
That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, Steve Curry, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us.
Had to be tough not to get the win tonight with the way you played. Did you feel like your effort was enough, knowing that ultimately it led to a loss?